truth and justice. Kind of like how the original Golden Age Superman was. Not like that 1950s and onward American way crap. This video will be focused mainly on Fujitora's justice, which in of itself stems from One Piece's latest chapter, 753. Now, if you are not caught up with this chapter and the most recent events in One Piece, do not watch this video at least at this time till you catch up, if you do not want to be spoiled, okay? Even if you are a fan of the anime, it is now only getting into the Dressrosa arc. So, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but if you don't care to be spoiled, or if you're already caught up, then just watch this video, because I will be talking, like I said, mainly on Fujitora's justice, but I'll also be talking about various forms of justice in the One Piece world, because justice is one of the major themes in One Piece. Now, let's begin with the actual introduction of Fujitora and the continuation of his character. Fujitora shows up on the scene. Now, before this, because in the anime, we gotten to the point where Fleet Admiral Akainu says, "I've sent Fujitora to Dressrosa to deal with the situation." And at the time, it was the situation of Don Quixote Doflamingo stepping down from the Shichibukai, from his Shichibukai position, and I believe also his position as King of Dressrosa. Okay, so you have this very interesting setup already. Then, when we, before we knew who he was, well, some people guessed properly who he was. We have Monkey D. Luffy, Orono Zoro, Kinemon, Frankie, and Black Lake Sanji. Yeah, all of them were in this bar or whatever, right? And Luffy helps out this old man, this blonde old man who's gambling. And this dude, he was also getting cheated. This dude comes and makes a doggone crater out of nowhere. Interesting. He uses his sword and makes a crater. So that happens. Then later we find out, dealing with Doflamingo and everything, this is Admiral Fujitora, Admiral Aishin. Yeah, Admiral Aishin, aka Fujitora, which means the purple tiger. This dude casually brings down a doggone meteor. He casually brings down a meteor. He has some kind of gravity fruit. This dude comes in later and blitzes in an instant. He interrupts Zoro's attack against Doflamingo. He sends a doggone Zoro in the crater. Zoro, comes back up and counters. He's all doing this casually. Fujitora goes with Doflamingo to find out what Doflamingo's all about, this and that. Doflamingo, he's spewing on all this and that, he's doing what he's charismatic. See, Fujitora don't care about Doflamingo. He's wet behind the ears in his own words. But guess what? He wants a justice that I like. Now, before I mention Ishin or Fujitora's justice, I'll mention the various justices that we've met so far. You've had Dark Justice, embodied by Rob Lucci, and Dark Justice is just like, get it done, under the name of justice, okay? You have Absolute Justice, which I believe Akainu and a few of the other, and a few Vice Admirals follow, where it's regardless, you just do. Regardless of the cost, you just do. For in the name of justice. Once again, Aokiji Kuzan. Okay. Akayu's name Sakazuki? Yeah, I believe so. Aokiji Kuzan. Former Admiral Aokiji. His form is lazy justice. Like, he does things when you feel like getting around to him. Justice is slow kind of deal. And then you had Admiral Kizaru, Borsalino. Okay, I forget what his exact name is, but it's more like convenient justice or nonchalant justice. Like if he's there, he's gonna deal with it. If not, oh well. So now, and I'm wondering with what Admiral Rio Kugu, okay, Ryu Kyogu, yeah, what his form of justice is, because I'm thinking it's gonna be somewhere. His name also means Green Bull. I wonder what his form of justice is. I'm thinking it's going to be somewhere between Akainu's and Kizaru's. That's just my thoughts. We don't know. We don't even know what he or she looks like. So we'll wait and see. We don't know. But we do have that name. Now with Fujitora has a justice that's finally a justice that I can relate to. And I also understand that Smoker, who's now Vice Admiral, has his own kind of interpretation of justice, and it's still developing. So we'll see how that goes. And I'm pretty sure all other, like, Garth, Sengoku, former Fleet Admiral, Sengoku, and Kong all have, various forms of justice as well. When it comes to Fujitora himself, his form of justice, I don't know how to explain it, but I would say it's more real justice. Justice that is, it protects civilians. It's a justice that it's about righteous. It's about what is right. Okay? But it's also situation. He understands the situation. Some can say it's a blonde justice, but it's not really a blonde justice. I don't know the exact name for it. I just call it it's a situational based justice, but it's a justice based on principle. Like, how would I describe it? I don't know. It's better to explain what he said. He wants to abolish the Shichibukai position. That made Fujitora my dude. Like, before I was about Fujitora, I thought he was a cool character and everything, cool abilities. He wants to bring down the Shichibukai position. He understands the situation. He says he's doing it. He joined as an admiral to make things happen. He talked about this is the year of reverie. Pretty much he knows big things are going to pop off in this era. This era it's going to be chaotic. He understands this. He wants to take down Don Quixote Doflamingo himself. He doesn't care about titles and all that. He's blind to it all, which makes sense. Blind, so I love that he's a blind samurai, by the way. He's blind to it all. He wants to take him down. The only reason he wants to stop Luffy, so to say, is because he wants to limit the amount of civilian casualties. Otherwise, he would probably let Straw Hat Monkey D. Luffy go at Doflamingo easily, because he wants to take down Doflamingo himself. Someone who hijacked the throne of Dressrosa, okay? Hijacked the kingdom. Fujitora ain't about all that. He's about a noble, I guess you could say a noble form of justice. Right now, he'll align himself with Doflamingo, but that's only because of the threat that the fight between Luffy and Doflamingo would bring to Dressrosa. Because it probably, he's rightfully so, it wouldn't be contained just in the palace. I mean, look at the situation that happened with Law, for example, Doflamingo. Look at that bit on Green Bit, and then it came all the way over to Dressrosa. You understand what I'm saying? And we talking about Monkey D. Luffy. Fujitora ain't stupid. He knows power levels. He understands the way the system is. Fujitora's justice is the right form of justice. Okay? The Shichibukai or 7 warlords who are privateers, they are protected by the government. Their piracy is protected by the government. They can do practically anything they want, as long as they help the government out, the world government, namely the Marines, out from time to time, and provide balance, especially in the New World, in the One Piece world, but especially in the New World. Fujitora wants that gone. I'm pretty sure he has other plans, but this makes it very interesting. Alright, this was a quick video to deal with the subject that I thought was very interesting. You know, once again, Oda developing more with this theme of justice. I mean, getting some great characterization and character development with Fujitora, Admiral Fujitora. And yeah, the unexpected one, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me y'all thoughts. I had already said I would be making this video in my last video, One Piece dealing with Sabo. Tell me your thoughts about Fujitora. Tell me your thoughts about the theme of justice in One Piece. And remember what Sengoku was talking to Calm, and or Sengoku was talking to Garp, and I think he mentioned that one of them mentioned that Sengoku mentioned that justice changes with whoever's in a position of power. And remember that Doflamingo had also mentioned about how similar things about justice. So yeah, what are y'all thoughts about this subject? And alright, y'all, I can't wait to see more of Fujitora and what is actually going to happen in this Dressrosa arc. And until next time, peace.